Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap is finally in for Tuesday, July 16, 2025. In today's episode, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, makes a decision about the experimental treatment. Plus, Donna Logan Forrester, Jennifer Gareis, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, bond. Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, is sitting in Liam's hospital room as Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, checks him over. Liam tells a joke about his dad. The patient says his father hasn't left that chair in days. Bill refuses to leave until he's fully recovered. Grace tells Liam that he is so lucky and has a lot left to live for. Liam gets it without either of them having to say the words. No one is feeling luckier than Bill. He gets emotional as he talks about it with Liam. The patient says Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, is gone and it's over now. Bill is so proud of his son as Grace's eyes watch carefully. Bill wants to know why Liam kept the tumor a secret. It wasn't a punishment, he just didn't want his last moments with Bill to be in mourning. Liam thought he was ready, but after getting shot, he's not. He wants to fight now. Grace interrupts to speak with Bill privately. Grace and Bill talk about Liam's chances. Grace has a way to save Liam. Grace brings up the treatment, but Bill doesn't know anything about this. Grace says it's not that simple. Bill says with his amount of money, things can be made simple. Bill will write a blank check for whatever she needs. Now they have to convince Liam. She didn't tell him about the risks yet. Grace begs Bill to convince Liam to get the experimental procedure, and it needs to be now. Bill talks to Liam about the procedure. Grace chimes in about how she's confident this is the answer. Liam agrees to do it for his kids. Grace has him sign papers, and he can have the surgery the next day. It will be at another facility, not at that particular hospital. Woo, sneaky Grace. Liam signs the papers. At Forrester Creations, Eric Forrester, John McCook, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, talk. Rich Forrester, Thorsten K., says that Luna is no longer a threat. The trio talk about Liam's brain cancer. Brooke promises to be there for Liam and his children. Eric has a lot of out-of-town meetings. Does Brooke want to tag along, he asks. It will just be the three of them. Brooke is looking forward to making new memories in Italy. Taylor and Donna talk at the house. They are talking about Naples. Taylor asks if Brooke is going. Well, why don't you ask Brooke yourself, Taylor? Moving on, Donna talks about Brooke being the star of the show. Taylor asks if Donna will still encourage her sister to go. Donna says yes. Brooke is very popular, especially in Italy. Taylor keeps dragging it on. Donna asks her to stop, they are housemates. Taylor says she trusts Ridge and hears Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, is back in town. Nick catches up with Brooke and tells him about the shooting. Brooke tells him she's going to Italy with Ridge and Eric. Nick asks what she is doing with a sigh. Nick won't let her settle for Forrester scraps. Nick has business in Naples and wants Brooke to fly there with him. Brooke will be really busy. Nick understands, but he will make time for her. Nick says he really wants to spend time with her. After kissing her hand gently, Brooke grins. Eric and Ridge are talking about Nick. Eric brings up Ridge's feelings for Brooke. He denies it and Taylor comes barging in, interrupting their debate. Does this lady ever work at her own business? Oh, I should have knocked. Am I interrupting something? It's not clear how much of that conversation Taylor heard. Opening scene, Forrester Creations. Hope watches the clock. The episode opens in the design office at Forrester Creations. Hope Logan stands alone, flipping through fabric swatches, her mind clearly elsewhere. The vibrant colors of silk and chiffon seem muted compared to the storm raging in her heart. She glances at the wall clock for the 100th time. Every tick is a reminder that Liam is still in surgery prep, or worse, that he may have decided not to go through with the procedure at all. Steffi Forrester enters quietly, almost hesitantly. For once, there's no tension, just shared concern. Any word from the hospital? Steffi asks softly. Hope shakes her head. I keep calling. They say he hasn't made a final decision yet. Her voice trembles with the weight of the unknown. For a brief moment, the two women stand united, two mothers, two former wives, bound by Liam's fragile fate. At the hospital, Liam's choice. Meanwhile, in a sterile, quiet hospital room, Liam Spencer sits on the edge of the bed. He's still in a hospital gown, IV line attached but unplugged. Finn stands near the window, arms crossed, trying to maintain his professional composure despite the personal stake he has in Liam's recovery. Liam, Finn begins carefully, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. That tumor is pressing dangerously close to the optic nerve. If we wait too long, you may not only lose your memory, you could lose your vision, your mobility, even your life. Liam lets out a weary sigh, closing his eyes. I keep thinking, what if I wake up from surgery and I'm someone different? What if I forget everything all over again? Hope, Steffi, the girls, you, even my own father. Just then, Dollar Bill Spencer walks in, his presence commanding the room like a CEO entering a board meeting. Dressed in a perfectly tailored navy blue suit, his intensity is matched only by the worry flashing in his steel blue eyes. We're not doing this again, Bill declares. You're my son, you fight. You don't sit on the sidelines. That tumor doesn't get to win. Liam looks up at his father. But what if I lose who I am in the process? Bill walks closer, placing a firm hand on Liam's shoulder. Then we help you rebuild. Brick by brick. But we don't give up, Liam. That's not the Spencer way. Finn nods in agreement. You have people here who love you. Let us help you. Let us save you. Liam closes his eyes again, then finally nods. Okay, let's do the surgery. Finn exhales in relief. Bill leans down and kisses his son's forehead, whispering, That's my boy. At Eric's estate, unexpected bonding, Donna and Taylor. Back at the Forrester mansion, the mood is surprisingly serene. Donna Logan is sitting on the veranda with Taylor Hayes, sipping chamomile tea as they watch the sun filter through the roses in bloom. The two women, once connected only by shared proximity in Ridge's orbit, have found themselves forming an unlikely bond in recent weeks. I never thought I'd say this, Taylor muses, but I kind of envy you, Donna. Donna blinks, taken aback. Me, why? Taylor smiles wistfully. You found peace, real peace. With Eric, and with yourself. It's something I've always struggled with. I went from Ridge to work, to kids, to chaos, and never really paused. Donna chuckles lightly. Well, I wouldn't call being married to Eric chaos-free. But I've learned to appreciate the little things. Pancakes with maple syrup. Long baths. Quiet mornings without anyone storming in to confess they slept with the wrong person. They both laugh, full-hearted, genuine laughter. It's a moment neither of them expected, but it offers something precious. Release. Taylor reaches out and gently squeezes Donna's hand. Thank you for letting me be part of your calm for a moment. Donna smiles, misty-eyed. You're welcome. And Taylor? You deserve it too. Hospital. A grim update and a prayer. Back in the hospital, the surgery prep begins. Finn and Bridget, both in scrubs, review the imaging one last time. There's scar tissue from the last incident. Could complicate things, Bridget murmurs, concerned. Finn nods. We'll go slow. Follow the neural path carefully. I just hope we're not too late. In the waiting area, Hope finally arrives. She rushes to Bill, who's staring blankly at a wall. Did he say yes? She asks breathlessly. Bill nods. He's in prep now. Finn and Bridget are taking him in. Hope's face contorts between hope and fear. She walks slowly toward the chapel and slips inside, lighting a small candle. Please, she whispers, tears falling freely. Please bring him back to us. Whole. Healthy. Please. Spencer Publications. Wyatt returns. Across town, at Spencer Publications, Wyatt returns from a business trip to find his office filled with flowers. What the Katie Logan steps in behind him. I thought it would be nice to have something beautiful waiting, considering the chaos. Wyatt hugs her, surprised but grateful. Thanks, Aunt Katie. But chaos. Katie frowns. You haven't heard. Liam's going into brain surgery today. Tumor, memory lapses, possible blindness. Wyatt's face darkens. What? Why didn't anyone call me? Yeah, I think they were just focused on keeping him calm. He made the decision this morning. Wyatt grabs his keys, no longer interested in meetings or contracts. Screw this, my brother needs me. Forrester Creations, Ridge and Steffi clash. Back at Forrester, Steffi meets Ridge in the executive office, clearly frustrated. Dad, we need to put the Hope for the Future line on hold until Liam recovers. Hope can't focus right now. Ridge raises an eyebrow. Steffi, I understand the concern. But pulling the plug on a line affects jobs, schedules, marketing. I'm not saying kill it permanently, she retorts. Just pause. Hope is hanging by a thread. If you saw her right now. Ridge sighs, glancing at the framed photo of Stephanie on his desk. We've always let emotions drive business in this family, haven't we? Steffi nods solemnly. Sometimes it's not a weakness. It's what makes us human. Hospital, in the OR, the clock ticks. In the operating room, the camera pans across the sterile tools. The monitors beeping steadily. Finn and Bridget exchange a look over their masks. The anesthesia has taken hold. Liam is unconscious. Scalpel. Bridget says softly. Finn steadies his hands and begins the delicate work of navigating Liam's brain tissue. He's strong, Bridget whispers. We just have to be stronger. Backstage at Il Giardino, Sheila senses something. In a curious side scene, Sheila Carter sits at a back table at Il Giardino, sipping espresso and watching the clouds roll in over Los Angeles. Deacon approaches with a raised eyebrow. You look weirdly calm. Sheila smirks. Call it maternal intuition. I feel like something big is happening today. Something that will change everything. Deacon frowns. You think it has to do with Liam? She shrugs. Maybe. Maybe not. But the winds are shifting, and I intend to be ready. Hospital, post-surgery cliffhanger. The episode ends with Bridget removing her gloves. The surgery is complete. Finn double-checks the neural responses. Vitals are stable, Bridget reports. No signs of hemorrhaging. I think we got it all. Finn doesn't exhale. He watches Liam, still unconscious. Now we wait, he says solemnly. And pray we didn't just erase the man he was. Back in the waiting room, Bill, Hope, Steffi, and now Wyatt gather, staring at the surgery doors like they hold the keys to the universe. The camera zooms in on Hope's tear-streaked face. Come back to me, she whispers. Will Liam wake up a new man, or not at all? Taylor makes a surprising confession about Brooke that shocks Donna. Bill demands answers from Bridget. Has the surgery changed Liam permanently? And Sheila's ominous prediction begins to make sense when a mystery visitor shows up at the hospital. Closing thoughts. Tuesday's episode delivered a strong emotional payoff, as Liam finally made the life-or-death decision to undergo brain surgery. With Finn and Bridget working together in the OR, viewers were treated to high-stakes drama laced with family love, redemption, and uncertainty. Meanwhile, Donna and Taylor's blossoming friendship offered refreshing female solidarity. And Bill reminded us why his commanding presence remains one of the show's most compelling forces. As Liam lies in recovery, everyone is left waiting. But this is the bold and the beautiful, and fate rarely lets anyone rest easy for long. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.